Hello, welcome to the Green Club Toy Shed. Today we're going to be making a Barbie and Ken toy shed, the Green Club Toy Shed. And the dimensions go 30 centimetres upwards, 12 inches. And the roof I have is 18 centimetres going to the middle peak, 7 centimetres going, or 3 inches in the middle. And the dimensions are 30 centimetres or 12 inches going on the bottom, and 30 centimetres or 12 inches going on the sides. And then, as you can see from the designs, I've done a little mock-up of what it might look like once it's been done, and it's got a couple of hinges to hold it all together. So I'll be starting, and I'll be using a glue gun, wooden green sticks that I got from eBay, very cheap. So I start with 8 lollipop sticks, and then I use one that I'm going to stick along to make a panel. And I build up quite a few of these that I start off with. And then I start gluing more, and I start doing them on all different directions so that the panel can hold strong. I've speeded it up a little bit, otherwise it would have took an hour and 35 minutes to make the whole Green Club toy shed. I think it's so cute. And the scale of it will be perfect with Barbie, Ken, Chelsea and other dolls. And as you can see, I'm building up loads of them at the moment. I think it'd be cute for Barbie and Ken to have a little shed. And what I've done is I keep building up the sticks over and over. Did everyone see the Barbie movie? Did they think it was really good? I thought it was brilliant. When I was younger, I had a shed out the back garden, and it was called the Green Club. And I had a few little friends, and we all had little membership cards, and it was so cute. And I actually had a life-size St. Bernard toy dog in my shed, and a life-size Bugs Bunny. So it was as tall as a normal person. We also had Barbies, Monchhichis, Star Wars, He-Man, Gem and the Hologram, anything Disney. We had a lot of toys. And it's just building them up. So I've got my little pile. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect 2 panels together. And these will become the walls, the ceilings and the floor. So I've now built up my pile of walls, ceilings and floors, and there'll be 20 panels of these that I'll be doing. Now I connect the walls together, so I can still use the lollipop sticks and the glue gun. And I'm just going over the panels, connecting them up, making sure that they're nice and strong and they hold well. Lots of glue guns, lots of little bits of lollipop sticks that have been cut up. And now I have my panel wall, and I just need to do the rest of them like it now. I make a little vise or a little joint so that it can hold all the walls and the ceilings together, and this is 1 inch by 2 inches. And then, as you can see, I'm going to use my little vice joint that I made to hold the walls together. And all these vices and joints will hold all the walls and ceilings and floors together. And as you can see, I'm building it up using the vice joints, using the glue gun, holding it all up, and then I keep gluing sticks over it to reinforce it, just to make sure everything stays together so it keeps its shape. And it's starting to take shape now. You can see that almost half the shed's been built. And this will be the same process for both sides, as you can see. So I built up both sides, I built the insides, so I'm just going to reinforce them. I'm just going to make everything tidied up and make everything look pretty. And I keep going over with the lollipop sticks, reinforcing it to make sure that it holds its shape and strength so it doesn't collapse. I make sure all my edges are nice, the flooring looks good, and then I repeat the same process on the opposite side so everything's matched. And then I've levelled it all out, made sure the flooring looks nice so it looks like floorboards. And then I'm going to connect the two with a vise that's 7.2 centimeters or 3 inches, and then I connect them and use more lollipop sticks to reinforce. And then I start to make the front doors. I start by making one panel, and then I make a square with lollipop sticks, and then I stick the square to the panel to make a door. And then I tidy it up by layering on more lollipop sticks. And then, as you can see, I'm just gluing some more just to reinforce the door, just to make sure that it stays still and keeps its shape. And then I find a Barbie plastic cover from the cases, and I use that as a window, so I glue that into the frame. I do that on both windows, and now both the doors are done. And then I start by gluing one door in, and then I'm going to have one door open. So one door will be permanently fixed and one door will be able to come in and out. And I keep going back over, gluing more lollipop sticks in just to reinforce it. And with the door that's going to be opening, I use a smaller hinge, which is 1.5 inches or 3.8 centimeters. And I also use a tiny little piece of material, just a little cut strip, to hold the top of the door, like a hinge. And then I start on the roof, and the sticks are 3 inches or 7.4 centimeters. I glue 5 of them, spacing in between them, so they can become the shed beams. And then I hold them up a little while just to make sure that they set and they keep their shape. I start laying some roof beams, and the roof beams are 18 centimeters or 5 inches. Basically, I glue 5 of those in and make sure they're nice and strong, reinforced, lots of glue. And I keep making sure that they're holding up, that they're nice and strong. And then I just start to move the shed from a different angle so you can start seeing how the roof is coming on. And then I start making lines for the roof with the lollipop sticks. And now you can see from the side angle how it all's starting to build up. And then building it up line by line, lolly stick by lolly stick, making sure the glue holds it tight. And as you can see, it's starting to look good, starting to look like a proper shed roof. And then I start on the opposite side and start building it up. And it's doing the same process as what we did on the last side, so it's just building it up. And as you can see, the roof looks good. And then I finish off the front above the doors, and then I add first beams the same size as normal lollipop sticks, 5 inches by 12.2 centimeters the second beam. Third beam is 4 inches by 10 centimeters. Last beam is 3 inches, which is 7.5 centimeters. And as you can see, I'm just gluing them on one side, and then I'll do the same process on the opposite side. And it's just building it up, making sure that the glue holds it nice and strong. And just going to make the loft beams, glue some lollipop sticks in. And then later on, once I put these lollipop sticks, I can use that top part of the loft as storage for little bits and pieces. And it can also be a hidey spot for Chelsea, so she can have all her toys and everything else up there. So I'm just going along the beams, tidying it up, making it all look nice and presentable. And then it's all coming together. And now what I'm going to do is, for decoration, I'm going to build up some lollipop sticks inside for walls so it looks presentable. And this does tidy it up and make it look more presentable, I think. And I'm just coming to the end, finishing it off. Looks so much better. And I'm just finishing off the back wall, making sure it looks nice and tidy. I'm not brilliant, but it does look much more tidy than what it was before. And then I'm just going to do the same as the opposite side, tidy it all up and make it look presentable. And just finishing off the last wall. And I think it looks so much more better. And here we go. This is my Green Club toy shed. And this is made for Barbie, for Ken, for Chelsea, Monchhichi teddy bears and other toys and dolls. I love it. And this is the perfect scale or replica, I'd say, for Barbie dolls. It's a proper cute little shed for them. I think it came out quite well. I'm quite happy. And it'd be used in a lot of projects. And at the top you can notice there's a gap, and that's perfect for Chelsea size. So you can put all her toys and all her gadgets and bits and bobs all up there, so it's got good storage. And this is what it looks like all around. And it's got little storage in the top. I think it's come out really well. And there's videos for a hammock being made, a table, and also being made into a beach hut, which is my favourite so far. I'm also thinking about changing it to a Halloween spooky guest shed. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you like and subscribe.
Stitchy loves it.